This is Robert Forsch with the YouTube channel Eternal Perspective, taking the P900 out for a test drive at the sunrise this morning. Pretty spectacular. I'm launching some new pages that include NASA LBRY, Nikon P1000. There will be more. I've got fascinating content that I've captured with the P900. Definitely interesting to look at. I'm going to zoom in 125 times, and that's just too much. It's too much, so I'll back out a bit. But what I have noticed is the beautiful clarity of the camera. The images that the camera captures is absolutely spectacular. Now for my Facebook Live audience, I will be again merging this as a YouTube video and linking it all up so you'll be able to find it in multiple locations: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, especially the zoomed in content. And what I do as well is utilize the feature of hashtagging and cross-pollinating over social media platforms. And I'll be creating pages to help make locating my content on my YouTube channel a bit easier. There's over 1,300 videos on my YouTube channel, my liked video playlist. And then I've got another playlist called Eternal Perspective, which is the audio Bible merged with the beauty of creation. One of the things that I noticed is the optical clarity is spectacular with this camera, and the just the beauty of the imagery is amazing, absolutely amazing. Looks like a puppy dog and its owner, his or her owner, playing with the tennis ball. And of course, going a few miles an hour, that's salt water and dog spit and sand goes flying off. It's just what it does. We don't live on a globe. We didn't go to the moon. NASA lies. And I'm telling, they're lying. I ain't buying. And I'll keep on doing that. That's just what I'll keep on doing. You can see the... Oh wow, this is awesome. Hey, this is outrageous. What just happened when I took my face away from the camera, look at that. Now when I put it in front, okay, then the sensor puts it to the diopter. My 900 wouldn't do that. That is awesome. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Real time right now. Let's see what I can show you with this. So this morning there was no wind at all registering on the weather app that I use, and the air is extremely fresh. And yes, once again, it looks as though the sun is in the midst of the clouds. You can see that on my YouTube channel. I've got many occurrences of it. It wasn't a fluke one-time shot that has been seen over 500,000 times. That just blows me away. That is absolutely mind-blowing. So I'm going to try and position this so I can show you on the live broadcast. And the Myrtle Beach skyline is between 25 and 30 miles away, depending on where I'm focusing on. And the moisture that's on the horizon right now doesn't allow us to see much of it. The video of this looks spectacular. One of the other things is there's audio input that allows a microphone on this P1000. I'm doing the sound check right now without a microphone. I'm going to show you the numbers for today on the title app that I've got. Let me bring that on up. Uh-oh. There it is. Hey, Ergie. And it went, oh no. I just had a comment from Ergie. He was going to get the, he's made the announcement public that he's willing to spend, or to give $300,000 to anybody that can prove the movement of the earth. His money is safe. He could up it to $1 million. He won't have to pay it out. Nobody's ever been able to prove the movement of the earth, including NASA. So when we see the satellite imagery, supposedly satellite imagery related to the hurricane, it was all out of scale. The size of the supposed satellite arm, the size of the imagery we saw of what they were calling Hurricane Florence, and the supposed hurricane that didn't register on buoys out in the ocean, supposedly where it was. Interesting. How does that work? It works great for a deceived population that is unaware they're being lied to on the most massive scale in human history. And I say that with confidence because right now there's about 7 billion people with worldwide communications and or a worldwide communication system, and they're lying to all of humanity. A lot of people are basing their eternal perspective on a false reality, and I'm one of the people that's exposing that. I want to thank my friends and family for helping to expose this also. So when I hashtag NASA Lies and make NASA Lies as my page, what's going to end up happening is some of the excellent content is going out there for people to see, like Bart Sibrel getting smacked in the choppers by, I believe it was Buzz Aldrin, when he called him a liar. Yeah. Thanks, Bart. Thanks for taking one for the team. That is awesome. I would have taken one in the choppers too. That'd be all right. That may happen yet. I don't know who's going to show up on one of my live broadcasts and decide they want to mess with me. I've had people come out and appear on my, when I'm doing a live broadcast, but it was a friendly, hey, I wanted to come out and see you, talk to you for a bit. Well, this is spectacular. There it is, the P1000, the Zoom Beast. Look at that. So there it is with full zoom, and it is a monster. Imagine what I'm going to be able to capture and show you. That is so exciting for me. When a couple years ago, when I captured a, oh, this will be interesting. Now what I can do is put this in selfie mode, and you can see it in both. Let's see, how does that look? I wasn't able to do this before. Oh yeah. Isn't that interesting? Look at that lens flare on that. That's bouncing off my camera. Yeah, this world is full of reflections and reflectors. What are we seeing? Pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, I am my camera crew. There, let me put it on my face. The iPhone 10 has a glass front. It's pretty amazing how that works out. So yes, I'll be going to the Flat Earth International Conference in Colorado, planning on it. Driving there with the YouTube Eternal Perspective Lexus. Yeah, I'm not a snake oil salesman. That's what one of the comments was when he saw the Bible.com. That's not what this is about. What it's about is exposing the truth and the lies. Basically, when the truth is exposed, the lies become obvious. If we actually, I took a shot of the moon last night under full zoom. You can see it on my Facebook page, and it'll be on a lot of other pages. It's on thousands of occurrences of my photo album out there. There's memes on my photo album too. I find some of my best ones when I connect with other people that are like-minded and love the truth. And then we share that. We fill a reservoir of truth for people to look at. Powerful, impacting imagery to engage the heart and the mind. Does that look 1.5 million times the size of the Earth and 93 million miles away? Or is it a whole lot closer, baby? Yeah, it is. It is. So here's where I'm going to do this again. Here's my cameo shot with that. What a trip. The technology of being able to go from the diopter, which is, I can't really show you, is good, but with this, wow. And the LCD screen is amazing. Now here's one of the other things that I can do. With this, I can drop the camera right down on the water. What else can I do? Well, I could flip it upside down. How does that look? Does that look possible anywhere else in the world? I know some of my friends have joked about the upside down bikes being in Australia. The reality of that, though, is that we don't live on a globe, and I know people make fun of it, but the reality is that's not even possible. This is not possible anywhere in the world. Living upside down, stuff would all fall off of it. The water would go flying off of it. So there's up and down and buoyancy, differences in density and mass. The hydrologic cycle of the world basically is part of the evidence of the impossibility of the globe. Nothing works on a globe. A friendly game of pool, billiards, playing pool, taking a shower, flushing a toilet. That's what I met. This is so cool. So yesterday I met Gabriella at the Best Buy when I bought this camera. And what she, when I said, yeah, I said, do you know who PewDiePie is? She said, yeah, I watch him. I said, yeah, did you see the first Flat Earth video? And she said, yeah. I said, I'm the guy that he was making fun of about the toilet water. And she said, really, she said she started researching the flat earth after seeing the PewDiePie video. Now that's been seen over 6 million, I think close to 7 million times. Thanks PewDiePie for helping people look at it. Even though you try to make the truth sound ridiculous, well, the truth is the truth, no matter how few people believe it, and a lie is still a lie, no matter how many people believe that. Even when the majority of the world believes the lie. Keep in mind, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 says, to all of humanity and spiritual entities forever, they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion. Are you part of that delusion? Are you deceived? Do you know the truth? And how will you know the truth when you encounter it? People are out here looking, they're searching. Some are searching for seashells, some are searching for meaning in life. I've seen people standing on the edge of this beach crying because of tragic life circumstances. Yes, that's right. That's part of what I see out here too. There's the beauty and majesty of creation, and then there's the tragedy of life, of circumstances in life. Lost marriages, lost family members through death or divorce or disenfranchisement, disowning. Oh, you're a flat earther? You're dead to me. How about if somebody works at the intelligence? I've got personal friends that I've known for years that have parents that have worked in the CIA. They can't talk about stuff, okay? They believe the official story of 9/11 and that we landed on a moon and live on a globe. If somebody steps out of line with this and they're an executive or a key visible member of the intelligence disinformation team, let me mention them. The CIA, the FBI, the NSA, DARPA, anything else, and of course NASA, the front runner of the false reality that the world is deceived by Satan or more. You got to go all the way to the top. Satan will use who and what he can. God uses it all, including Satan. So that's something really important to consider. Isn't that amazing? So today sunrise was at 7 a.m. Where the sun and the moon appear and vanish on the horizon, and their duration of visibility cannot be explained by the globe model, the global lie. It varies too much. Also, the duration of visibility changes too much between one another. That's one of the big deals. So in a lot of my video, you could scroll through there and see that in the winter, the sun will come up way over there, and in the summer, it's coming up way over there. That's not possible on the spinning, wobbling, gyrating oblate spheroid they say we live on. We don't live on it. Nobody does. Even those that are deceived, they live on it in their mind, in a false reality. Wow, interesting shape of the sun now. I'm going to see if I can show the live audience this right now. It's kind of mind-blowing. It looked a little bit more oval earlier. Oh, and by the way, I just want to let you know, Gabriella really lit up when I gave her my card and talked to her about this, about the Flat Earth Conference, and I was the toilet water guy, the guy mentioning toilet water not flying out on people in Australia because of gravity. She'll be researching this more, I'm sure. We had a wonderful conversation. It was excellent. I talk to people around the world, around the clock. As always, or normally, I like to throw my card up there so people can see this and call me anytime if you like. I'm an investigative journalist that's not afraid to live, die, or tell the truth. That's one of the things that makes me special. And the other thing that makes me especially special is I'm actually born again. How about that? I'm not the religious hypocrite that I used to be. I am so grateful for that. Set free from a life of addiction. A life of my own self-effort that was lacking. Couldn't get the job done. It's humanly impossible to obey Scripture biblically because the Holy Spirit needs to do in and through us what we can't do. That's just the nature of that. We can't do it. I'm so glad I got this, because I want to help show you the reality of the world we live on, and the fact that we didn't go to the moon. If they left any flag up there or the rover, I would be able to show it to you. Not there. We didn't land on the moon. That's a lie. NASA lies. A lot of people are basing their eternity on a lie. Everybody's going to have an eternal perspective. What will it be? God is not a cosmic killjoy. He has given me so much more satisfaction than I ever have experienced. And it just keeps getting better and better every day. Because the truth matters. I've had many atheists, the previous atheists, tell me they came to a faith in God, into a saving faith in Christ, because they realized that their evidence for living on a globe and the godless cosmic Big Bang that NASA is promoting, when they found out that that was all a lie, they had to go somewhere else to find the truth, because they found out who they were trusting was lying to them. They're lying. I ain't buying, and a lot of my friends aren't buying it either. Thank you for all of those friends and family of mine that have been exposing the truth about this. So I'll be creating more pages and more videos that I talk about this kind of thing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Eternal Perspective, and also click the notification when I post a new video. I do the two-step process for creating a YouTube video, typically going live on Facebook and then converting it to a YouTube video. Reason being, I get thousands more views right away when I do it like that, instead of just going live on YouTube. Maybe that'll change. So on the moon shot that I took and posted this morning, I believe that it was zoomed in, according to this, 125 times. The moon is clearly not 238,000 miles away. It's much closer. So is the sun. Apparently they're about the same size, and the reason, one of the evidences of that is when I zoom in with the camera, full zoom, they're about the same size. Wolfie, if you're watching, the filter I use, a proper filter that I use, is just the perfect cloud density. That's what I use, Wolfie. He's a flat earth destroyer in his imagination. All of those who are in their own imagination debunking the flat earth are deceived. The water is demonstrably flat. We can't find the curve anywhere, and you're not going to, when I say water seeks its level, it's not just left to right. It's away from us as well. It's 360 degrees around. Let me show this to you. The water is, I've got to flip my monitor around on the P1000. I'll try and get this, both cameras showing that. The water levels out. It's just what it does. So in all directions, the water levels out. Does water curve? Absolutely. Look at the bottom of the container. It's curved there, but it's flat where it's on the top. The surface of the water is flat. The bottom of the water fills the container it's in. That's just how it works. However, it does not conform to a ball. Centrifugal force causes things to fly out and off. And of course, if I opened up that water jug, the water would fall. So waterfalls are a big clue. I show beautiful imagery of water all around the world. 4K video that I find and share, it'll do this all over. The benefit of the highly purified water is it's reverse osmosis, carbon filtered, and it extracts the toxins from the body and adds liquid oxygen and hydrogen, which helps release the toxins. This morning I took a baking soda bath, 2 cups of baking soda in as hot a water as I could stand, exfoliate, rinse off with